John Cena, what you have done is inexcusable. It is forgivable. It is forgivable, but it is unexcusable. There was no excuse for what you did. That elimination chamber. And John Cena, never forget, your sins will find you out. And never, ever forget what is done in the darkness will always be found out in the light. John Cena, for you to end your career like this is not your way. For you to end your career like this is not you. But I understand. I understand. That one of the 7 deadly sins, greed, and the other one, lust. But John Cena, your greed and your lust will be your downfall. Your greed and your lust and your wanton disrespect of Cody Rhodes and the Rhodes legacy will be your undoing. Remember, John, pride comes before a fall. Your pride, your arrogance, combined with your lust for the championship and your greed to obtain it, they will all combine. Greed, lust, arrogance, pride will all combine for the final chapter, the fall of John Cena. John Cena, you have sold your soul to a man who will use it like a welcome mat, will put it on the ground, stomp all over it, and like a sponge, wring it out when he is done. And when he is done with your soul, John Cena, when the final boss is done with your soul, he will take it and he will find the biggest dumpster that he can. And he will toss it into it. And he will walk away looking for the next soul that he can corrupt. The final boss has corrupted your soul, John Cena. Look into my eyes. You know exactly what I'm talking about, and you know exactly that I'm saying and I'm telling you nothing but facts. And if anyone knows about taking souls, it's me. I have taken soul after soul after soul. That is the light at the end of the tunnel. But because you have sold your soul to the final boss, you will never attain it. You will look at that light. You will see that light at the end of the tunnel. And every time you run to it, it will get farther and farther and farther away. Travis Scott, you now have blood on your hands. And soon, you will not only have blood on your hands, but you will have blood on your face, your arms, your body. Travis Scott, the final boss is using you like a tool. And when he is through with you, like any man does with a tool, he throws it away and finds another. So Travis Scott, very soon you will not only have blood on your hands, but your blood will stain the WWE mat. And that hardcore championship that was given to you by Triple H, Travis Scott, you better shine it up really nice. Because soon you will not have that hardcore championship. That hardcore championship will be in the hands of the man who deserves it. But I warn you, Travis Scott, your blood will be on that hardcore championship. And when that hardcore championship gets into the hands of another man, the man who rightly deserves it, your blood will go with it. See, Travis Scott, you're not tough. You're not mean. And you certainly aren't a fighter. You are only as mean. You are only as tough when you have others around you. when you are by yourself, which you will be soon, you're nothing but a scared little boy. Travis Scott, mark my words. When that hardcore championship is in the hands of the man who deserves it, your blood will be on it. So Travis Scott, you act tough now. But very soon, we will see that scared little boy. And you will run to the final boss. And he will be nowhere around. Travis Scott, you will be by yourself. You will be standing alone with no one to help you. And in that moment, you either fight, but knowing you, Travis Scott, you will run for your life, never wanting to see another WWE ring as long as you live. Because I guarantee you, when the person displays that hardcore championship, your blood will be part of it. So Travis Scott, you have just opened a box that you cannot close. You have opened Pandora's box. And now, Travis Scott, you must face the consequences. And you will. You will. Now I speak to you, final boss. You knew what you were doing. Like the devil in a contract signed in blood. You knew what you were doing. You corrupted John Cena. You corrupted Travis Scott. And when all is said and done, when John Cena and Travis Scott looked for your help, they looked for you to help them. Where will you be? You will either be in the pit of hell, in a cell, or you will be in your truck, driving away as fast as you can, and the only thing that will be left are the tire skids, the tire marks. That you leave when you abandon your minions. And all they will hear as you drive away is your laugh. Your hideous, derogatory, gruesome laugh. You will be laughing because you know that the two people who you manipulated, the two people that you, whose souls you have taken, whose mind you have corrupted, the two people You will have no use for them. And you will leave them alone. You will leave them by themselves. You will leave them to fight their own battles. And when that happens, final boss, you know exactly what will happen. Like every other demon in hell, they will be broken, bruised, battered, bloodied, and beaten. And you, final boss, you will get away. But not before you pay for your sins. Final boss, God has told me your finality is coming. At the hands of Dusty Rhodes. And that is guaranteed. Rest in peace.